If there were ever a person who seemed to think they could play the race card to their advantage without facing the consequences, it's Meghan Markle. But leave it to Tucker Carlson and Piers Morgan to call her out on it in the most hilarious way. In a recent interview with Piers Morgan in Saudi Arabia, Tucker Carlson decided to really let Meghan have it. After all, she's been playing the race game for years. Carlson, the former Fox News host, dropped a truth bomb of epic proportions. Meghan Markle does not represent black people in the United States. He actually said it, like loud and clear for the world to hear. Now, you might be asking, did he just throw shade at Meghan's entire public persona? Carlson continued, saying that Meghan was being used as a symbolic figure by people who were not too fond of Donald Trump. According to him, Meghan's role in this whole political drama wasn't as an advocate for her race, but more like a puppet for people with a different agenda. It's almost like she's the political equivalent of the person who shows up to the party, pretends to be one thing, but is really there for the free snacks. Piers Morgan, who has made his opinion of Meghan no secret, didn't hold back either. He immediately agreed with Carlson, adding that Meghan's claim to represent anyone is laughable. In fact, he said, she doesn't represent anybody other than a very elite, hypocritical group of people who are really going to go down in history as the most hypocritical group of people ever. That's a roast that'll make you want to hand in your royal card and retreat into the shadows. Sky News contributor Louise Roberts also weighed in, pointing out that this was, without a doubt, a stinging rebuke to Meghan, who spent years building her public identity around her biracial status. You know, the same biracial identity she's championed on every red carpet and in every interview to date. But as Tucker and Piers so lovingly pointed out, it's only convenient for Meghan when it serves her personal brand. If Meghan Markle cared about representing black people in any meaningful way, wouldn't she show up for them more than once in a while? Her track record on that front is looking a little empty. And let's not forget how she's been called out for only being black when it benefits her. Seriously, the woman has made a career out of pointing to her mixed heritage as if it's a magical pass to get away with whatever she wants. Funny how she's never photographed with any of her black relatives. Besides Doria, of course, who's conveniently the only family member who suits Meghan's narrative. Is anyone else questioning this? Meghan Markle doesn't represent anyone, not really. She represents herself. The brand of Meghan Markle is one built on narcissism, hypocrisy, and using whatever status suits her for the day. Whether it's racial identity, victimhood, or just good old celebrity culture, Meghan will serve whatever version of herself fits the narrative she's pushing. And frankly, it's getting old. Piers Morgan and Tucker Carlson were just two men from very different worlds, politically and culturally, agreeing on the same thing. Meghan Markle is a walking contradiction who's built her empire on being a symbol for groups she doesn't truly represent. The devil's in the details, people. And it's called karma.